Hello and welcome to 180 Day 74. Are you venturing into the last chapter of your book, which is the Persistent Decision, Chapter 7? We all know what persistence means, don't we? And if you've made it to Day 74, you've got some persistence, so good job. Now, I'm really just going to read from the beginning of Chapter 7 because there's some powerful statements that are made. And you've made a decision in your life to go from point A to point B. No matter how long it takes to get there, you've made a decision. And it's going to take persistence. Because what I have learned is that success in anything we do doesn't mean, oh, I'm going from point A to point B. Yes, it looks like this. And it's all over the place and it's up and down and finally you're at point B, right? Isn't that how it looks? And sometimes we have negative voices and negative emotions and negative auras that try and creep in, and we need each other to keep them out. We need these books to keep them out. And so here's some powerful words that I was just taking in. I was fueling my mind as I was reading these. And it says, somehow, successful people, they pick their way through life, ignoring or just not hearing negative expectations and emotions. And consequently, they accomplish one great thing after another. Isn't that what we want in our lives? So I turn to the next page and it says, I possess the greatest power ever bestowed upon mankind, the power of choice. I know the outcome I desire. You know the outcome you desire. I hold fast to my dreams. I stay the course. I do not quit. A failure one day on a meal is not quitting. It's just a little speed bump that we failed on one meal and we hop right back on. We've already talked about how to do that. It says, I will persist without exception. I will continue despite exhaustion. Here's what I want to tell you. I had to put extra makeup on this morning underneath my eyes. Erica's filming. She's probably going to shake the camera laughing because she goes, you look kind of tired today. And I went and looked in the mirror and I went, oh my gosh. Okay, more makeup. You know what? I'm a little exhausted today. I've got a lot on my mind. A lot of it's mental exhaustion, but I am pushing forward. And when I read this, I went, this is it right here. So here's what it says. I will continue despite exhaustion. I am not most people. Average people compare themselves with other people. That is why they're average. I compare myself to my potential. I am not average. I see exhaustion as a precursor to victory. So if you don't see it that way, it's time to start seeing it that way. Exhaustion is a precursor to your victory. I will persist without exception. I will focus on results. I'm going to add a sentence. We attract what we focus on, don't we? To achieve the results I desire, it is not even necessary that I enjoy the process. Well, there's a new one. It is only important that I continue the process with my eyes on the outcome. You're right, sometimes we don't enjoy it. Sometimes it's not fun. But we want point B. We will get there. You will get to point B. Persist without exception. Read this book. If you still haven't even bought the book and you just go, oh, well, it's nice to listen to Jennifer once or twice a week talk about it, get the book. This is the last time I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to make some more book recommendations in a couple of days. But this is the first one I want you to venture through. And I'm going to actually throw one more thing out there as we're ending the book. If you read the book with me, some of you haven't even got the book. You need to go get the book. If you read the book, but you did not do the journaling, I want you to go back and do it again and do the journaling. Take the time. We want you to transform your life in so many different areas, so many different 180s that we know that you can achieve. And it's going to take everything that you've got, and you're going to need the strength. So that's my message for you today. I'll be talking to you tomorrow about how to get the biggest discount in AdvoCare. So make sure you listen, and we'll get you all the way through 80 days. Talk to you tomorrow.